elastic, but they are not eternally elastic. Our students are facing real hunger. I traveled to 2 states last week, in the north particularly, and I've seen firsthand how people, especially those who are neither in the civil service nor in any business, common everyday citizens, are suffering, fighting, struggling to have food at least once in a day. Under normal circumstances, Mr. President, in the rainy season, from maybe June up to September or October, when there will be harvests of new foodstuff, prices escalate. Price of foodstuff. Now we don't even have. That's the truth. Mr. President, in today's national dailies, the executive arm of government is saying is considering reducing or removing taxes on imported foodstuff. Mr. President, here's the catch. This Senate must engage the executive immediately. What are the issues? Which taxes are they talking about? Because we should be seen to be doing the right thing. We have really little or nothing in our food reserve across the country. And nobody should come and tell us they'll distribute foodstuff from our silos. The silos are empty, Mr. President. So it means we have to import food. And if we have to import, it means we need foreign exchange. And that is scarce. We have to engage with administration. We have to help the administration. Mr. President, we are the most vulnerable in the leadership arrangements of this country, members of the National Assembly. Everybody looks up to senators or members of the House of Reps. In fact, people see senators like the Messiahs. Any problem, they say, go for a senator. So if we don't take immediate action, and our citizens, under this situation of increased fuel price, increased electricity price, increased everything, and we are yet to get the right measures to provide cushions for our students. We wouldn't like the kind of thing that we see in our streets. And it is time that we take every possible action together with the executive arm of government to ensure that food flood our country, the right food. Importation, government must be entirely responsible, because we cannot take people for granted for too long. We have come almost to the end of their patience. And I think the electricity is now going to snap if we are not careful. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Mr. President, I'm still Mohammed Ali Ndume, representing Borno South, and the co-sponsor of this very important motion. As I stand to second the motion, I want to bring to the attention of dear distinguished colleagues the importance of this motion. In March 2024, edition of Kade Harmonize. Kade Harmonize is a unified tool for conceptual analysis of acute food and nutrition insecurity in the Sahel and West Africa. They are a very credible source of information. In In their March publication, they said Nigeria is very likely to experience highest session of food insecurity, even though globally, but more severely. Currently, there are 4 countries, including Sudan and some others, that are facing very serious food insecurity. And Nigeria is added to this list this year by International Rescue Committee as one of the hotspots for food insecurity. Action Against Hunger, World Food Program, FOA, also indicated that over 32 million people are expected to face critical hunger crisis and emerging level between June and August. And I don't know about some other colleagues, but there in the north, or here in the north, we have started seeing it visibly. People are hungry, very, very hungry. Many cannot go to their farms. All of us know this. In the north central, the northeast, and the northwest. Even in southeast, we still have crisis among the farmers and the herdsmen. Even in southwest, we still have this crisis. As it is now, a bag of rice is selling at about 100,000. A bag of maize, the same thing. Even prices of tomatoes, onions, and other basic food is high. Distinguished colleagues, as representatives of the people, we need to do something, or at least say something. That's why I co-sponsored this motion, and I believe all of us here are concerned because we are talking to one another. Let's do something. The prayers of the motion is quite clear. If there need, it should be added. And because we have other motions to take on, I'm suggesting that we look at this and go to the prayers, support the motion wholeheartedly, go to the prayers, add what we need to add, and emphasize that this issue of food crisis should be taken more seriously, because this is the first time Nigeria is being included in countries that are likely to face very, very serious food crisis. With that, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, I hereby second this motion as ably moved by Steve. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this is
and the only chartered politician in Nigeria representing Nasarawa West Senatorial District.
I will pass the Chartered Institute of Politicians as the bill gone through second reading. Chartered Institute of Politicians Bill in 2024.
Is the president giving me you want me to explain why I am a chartered politician?
No. Go straight to the issues.
I was honored by all the chartered institutes when I was chairing the House Committee on Capital Market and Institutions. So, anyway, the matter at hand is a very, very serious matter. Nigerians are very patient people and very enduring people. But no people can be that much patient under hunger. Nor can they be that enduring under hunger. And as much as we are all aware of the issues that inform today the situation of food production in Nigeria, we should as well commend the government of the day for taking a very serious step, which is exempting all tariffs on imported food items. all food items to be imported in the country are now exempted from payment of all kinds of tariff, taxes, and what have you. This is quite commendable. And to support what the government is, or the measure it has taken, and to buttress what Senator Indume said, that as representatives of the people, let me say that I don't see us as just representatives. We are responsive and responsible representatives. And for us to depict that by our actions, we are all leaders and critical stakeholders in this country. Whatever we all need to do at our various senatorial districts or in our social relationships and even economic relationships, we must at all times see that we add value to the efforts put in place to reduce, if not to eliminate completely, the issue of banditry, the issue of kidnapping, the issue of, all the issues that have contributed to the low level of food production in Nigeria. Mr. President, I so contribute. Thank you.
You and Senator Karimi. And so your submission is well appreciated and noted. But my opinion is that it was a calamity foretold. When the bandits were pushing people from the farms, when the herders were pushing people from North Central, and bandits were pushing people from Katsina and from going into the farms, and of course, Borno, people moved to IDP camps and abandoned the farms. Tomato, wheat, millets, and all sorts of things that were being produced. We have had almost 9 years of farmers not being able to access their farms. It was expected that after a while there will be serious scarcity of food in the country. So you are 100% right that Nigeria now included among the countries that will experience very acute food shortage. And there's no doubt that the government must rise to the occasion. Distinguished Senator Walada, you tried to explain to me some of the actions being taken by the government.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Further clarification. While the state governors, while the states are being given up to 60 trucks, am I right? Across board. So Chairman Agri, how many trucks to the states?
I think it varies according to the farming of the states.
Average?
40. I mean, like you said, 60 or so. And two senators have just called me that they've been called to say they are going to deliver fertilizer to them, Agadaga and cow, but they gave them wrong figure and I said they should not accept less than 1,200. So it's already happening. I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't know why Senator Mustafa has not been able to explain. Senator Mustafa, if you listen very well, come close to me. Distinguished colleagues, this is the chairman of the Senate Committee on Agriculture. If he has difficulty explaining from there, I will not have difficulty re-echoing what he has said. He's saying that about 60 trucks are going to each of the states through their governors. That's what he said. So I don't want to go to the governors who come and tell me that I made a statement that and this is through their governors irrespective of political party. So listen. That is the information that I have. This is Senator Doje. You know they like me quoting me. They will say Akpabi again. This is from the Senate Committee Chairman on Agriculture. Not from Senator Akpabi. that irrespective of political party, each state governor is going to get at least 60 trucks immediately. And the reason why they are giving to senators 2 trucks is because some of the state governors and House of Rep members, 1 truck for your constituents, is because some of the state governors are not in the same party with you. So they may get and they may not really look at your constituents. So for some of you, it's important that you also have something to share to your constituents. Your own will be 2 trucks, 1,200. House of Rep members will be 1 truck, 600. Now, this information is from the chairman of the Senate Committee on Agriculture, and then backed up by the Deputy Senate President. This information is not from the Senate President, because we are Akpabio. So I don't want tomorrow now. I'll see headline: Governors blast Akpabio. I have not said anything about governors. I have only re-echoed the word. Come, Chairman Agriculture. Mustafa, you are still doing individual. You are doing individual explanation. I'm saying, explain to the Senate that you are the one who told me. Yes, and then you know, Deputy Senate President yourself, that I have said nothing against governors. Prayers so we can close. Gentlemen of the press in the gallery, it is not Senator Godswill Akpabio that gave this information. I'm echoing the voices of the Senate Committee Chairman on Agriculture and the Deputy Senate President, that irrespective of political parties, all the states through their governors are getting 60 trucks, the senators are getting 2 trucks, and the 2 trucks are 1,200, and then the House of Rep members are getting 1 truck. If the point of order relates, to what we are discussing. Yes, noted. But as soon as we finish with the prayers, prayer 1, call on the National Accreditation Agency and the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation to come up with strategic programs on unity, containment, and integrity in Nigeria. Is this prayer 1? Leader of the Senate. Leader of the Senate. Senator Ndume, you are part of you co-sponsored this deal. Can you read your prayer 1, please? The Deputy Senate President has just informed me that actually let you know that all states of the Federation are being provided with 60 trucks of fertilizer outside what is being given to the senators. So that when they are going to distribute, in case most of those states, in case most of your states, I'm talking to my brothers on the left-hand side, in case most of your states are not APC compliant, let your citizens not think that they bought those things. Those things were provided by the federal government of APC, because APC is for all. Federal government of Nigeria, because APC that won the federal government, is for all. Federal government of Nigeria, because APC is for all. We are showing love to all states, and all states should also reciprocate by making sure that these things are distributed to farmers without going to claim credit. He's the chairman. He's been following up and briefing me, and he's saying that he has shown me the trucks moving, and it's not as if the trucks are moving from one location to your senatorial district. They are moving from different places, like the one from South are moving from Indorama. Am I right? and they showed me, and they are moving, and they have your contact persons. So it's left to you to report to us latest Tuesday if you have received them. So for me, I'm saying that this is an emergency. The food situation is an emergency. We must help our people, and part of it is also to make sure it's not just providing food today. We've been able to plant to make sure that latest October, November, we have excess food in the market because Nigerians must feed. Everybody is concerned. The primary role of government is to ensure the welfare and security of the citizens, and that is the reason why we are here. I think so. If we give you information, just allow this weekend to pass. If you have not received it, or your contact persons have not received by this weekend, then you bring it up on Tuesday, and we know what to do. We may have to summon the Minister of Agriculture, the Governor of Central Bank, and all those involved to come before us because we want to make sure that we nip this issue in the bud. Like I said, it wasn't caused by the current administration. It's a culmination